But yeah, Moses Itauma, when he got a first round stoppage against this guy. How many punches did he throw against Demsey Mckean? Stopped him in the first round. How many punches did he throw? He had to throw like 10 punches. He landed like 4, and that was it. This dude McKean didn't even know where he was when he landed on the ground. He tried to stand up. His corner was like, no way. His legs was there, but his corner was like, no. Now I see why they want him to beat that Mike Tyson record. It's not that they want him to beat it. It's that he can beat it. And I heard something else recently too that I'm gonna put out some information about that you guys are gonna want to hear soon. You're gonna want to hear this soon, so I'm gonna put this information out later on. Well, I can say it now. I'm hearing some things. Well, I'll just do that tomorrow. As far as a future fight, I think I know the next fight he's trying to get into. Yeah, it was 10 punches at least, no more than 10 punches. He went in here and stopped the guy in the first round. That Hrgovic, it took Hrgovic 12 rounds to stop. And this is when Hrgovic was active, just last year. And he went out there and stopped this guy. The hand speed is just amazing. He's at a whole nother level. Now I see why everybody's saying he the prodigy. This dude is a bad man. And he's already came up under guys like Dubois, not like literally, but he's seen these guys developing. The way his attitude is, I haven't seen a guy like this since Dubois that would just fight anybody at a young age. Like when I seen Dubois fight Joe Joyce, I just thought that was too early. I was like, why is he doing this? Then he did it during the shutdown with no crowd. I was like, this is amazing, man. This dude, Dane Dubois, I was like, they're trying to push him too fast. The thing I thought they was trying to push him, like make him into a big thing too fast, but Frank Warren knows what he's doing. He's kind of like around the same thing that Eddie Hearn does. Put these guys out there, figure out what they are. And then if not, we'll figure it out later on. Demsey Mckean thought that they was putting a rematch clause in there because they were scared to actually lose the fight or whatever. But no, I don't think that was it. I didn't think that was it either, me personally. But I thought that was a red flag, but I didn't think that was it. Because once I started hearing things about him sparring Lawrence Okolie and at 15 and a lot of other different things, then I seen him with the sparring Tyson Fury. I knew right then this guy's a beast. He's a different guy. His hand speed is too quick. I mean, he got a guy up out of there that only been stopped once against Hrgovic in the last round. And it's the same Hrgovic that went out there and beat Zilli Zane. So who knows how big this kid is and how good he is. I don't know how good he is. Like he could be better than what I think he is or what we think he is. He's that good. Then he's not fully developed. You can tell, you can look at his body and realize that he doesn't have the muscle fully developed yet. He's not like a weight room animal. This is natural strength he's moving with. So once he puts on that other kind of muscle, it's gonna be dangerous for a lot of different people. So a lot of those guys that's talking about, yeah, I'm thinking about moving up to heavyweight. A lot of these cruiserweights, like Zurdo Ramirez, I'm telling you right now, buddy. I know this guy's only 19 or whatever. You might want to hold your brakes on that moving up to heavyweight stuff. This guy's, he's really about it. And he's light years ahead of himself. He act like he been there before. You gotta think about it. This was a Saudi card. He's fighting on a co-main event. That's already pressure. And then you see how many people was in the crowd. By the time he fought, the crowd was fully maxed out. Celebrities all over the place, stars, athletes, undisputed champions, Bitterviv, Ngannou ringside. I mean, the kid went out there and just, I didn't know what to say after he knocked him out. I knew he was going to get a knockout. I thought it was maybe a chance of going the distance. But him knocking him out like the first 1 or 2 minutes in the first round and only throwing like 10 punches, that's insane. That's insane. That's probably the most impressive thing I've seen in a while. But the heavyweight division is definitely in good hands, man. Yeah, it didn't phase him, bro. He was so composed. He's light years ahead of any kind of heavyweight I've seen recently. And he's fighting real guys. This is a real guy. Like Demsey Mckean is a real fighter. This was one of the reasons I looked at the undercard, because I was like, he's fighting Demsey Mckean? I'm like, whoa. And a lot of people was telling me, hey, you got to watch out for Moses Itauma. I forgot. I think it was Truth that was telling me that. Truth was saying that. I know you were saying that. And I kept hearing y'all say it. I'm like, who is that guy? Who is he? Who is he? And I'm like, I don't know, man. He's fighting this McKean guy. He's only 19. They kind of pushing him pretty fast. I'm like, are y'all sure? This was during Wembley. We was talking about that. During the Wembley edition for Riyadh. This is what we was talking about that. This one we was talking about that. The Wembley edition in Riyadh. I was like, man, who is this kid? I'm like, he's moving way too fast. But no, he's not, man. He's actually moving slow. I'm like, man, he's actually moving slow, man. This guy's the real deal. Like, he's really an animal. He is. That heavyweight division is in good hands. I don't have to worry about that division no more for the next 10 or 15 years. I think the heavyweight division is going to be in good hands with this guy. Most impressive young heavyweight I've seen in a while. I see why he gets compared to Mike Tyson. It might sound a little crazy when people say it. He's going to break Mike Tyson's record. I'm sorry to say it, folks. He's going to break Mike Tyson's record. It is what it is. It is what it is. The first person I actually heard say it was Demsey Mckean. But, hey, you guys would be surprised. The next fighter he's talking about actually fighting, though. The names I heard, that I heard Moses Itauma actually talking about. If you think about elite heavyweights right now, nobody would think about the names they're trying to put him in the ring with right now. It's insane. And they were talking about that before this fight. So the fighters they're trying to put him in the ring with is at another level. Yeah, he's definitely light years ahead of where Dubois and Joshua was at. I don't know, man. He's kind of changing things. Oh, bet. I'm going to check that out. Yep. I'm going to head out in a minute and check it out. They need to bounce back tonight, too. But, man, what he did today, got to be the most impressive heavyweight I've seen. Jerry Anderson isn't doing stuff like this. I'm sorry to say it. That's why I wasn't too high up on him, to be honest with you. I supported him in his last fight with McCauley. I absolutely did. I don't really favor him as far as elite heavyweight. Never have. But this guy Moses Itauma, he a different thing, man. He's a different beast. He's a different animal. But that's all I got, man, as far as that.